Tensions are high in Tiverton between the firefighters and the town.
According to the attorney representing the firefighters union, the town is trying to fire a captain over his alleged behavior. The fire captain and his lawyer say he did nothing wrong, and several firefighters are also rallying behind him. The situation and a lawsuit that claims the chief retaliated against the captain was formally discussed in executive session during a town council meeting last night. 12 News reporter
Shiina LoSciuto is live in Tiverton tonight with the latest.
Well, Captain David McGovern is the firefighter here in Tiverton whose job with the town right now is on the line. He's also the acting president of the firefighters union here, and in the lawsuit, his lawyer states they believe he is fully protected by the First Amendment in this case.
A pending lawsuit in United States District Court names the town of Tiverton and its fire chief as defendants. The plaintiff is Captain David McGovern. McGovern is also listed as the acting president of the union representing the firefighters. Court documents state he's been suspended with pay since May 1st, allegedly stemming from a conversation he had with the fire chief, William Bailey. McGovern tells the chief if members were to take a no-confidence vote on him, it would likely pass. A few days later, McGovern gets a notice from the town saying he's suspended with pay, and it is their intent to remove him from the department pending a hearing. The pending lawsuit says that notice was retaliation.
He's hardworking, intelligent, and how it's got to this point, I don't know.
This is Lieutenant Nicholas Barboza, one of the many Tiverton firefighters rallying behind McGovern. Several waited outside Town Hall Tuesday as leaders discussed the captain's fate.
He was falsely accused of something he didn't do. He has every right under the First Amendment to say the things that he said to the chief. The chief has crossed lines.
Barboza is also the treasurer of the union and says members did end up passing a no-confidence vote in the chief. When asked for a statement, Chief Bailey sent this in part. This is a personnel matter being handled by the town administrator and town's labor attorney, which I cannot comment on. As a named party to a lawsuit, I must restrict commentary. The town is expected to make a final decision on McGovern's employment by Friday.
Now, the town administrator tells me he cannot comment on a pending lawsuit. However, the town administrator and the union lawyer both told me late in the day today that McGovern has actually already accepted another job with another fire department. Firefighters here in Tiverton have several concerns. I'll get a bit more into that coming up tonight, new at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in Tiverton, I'm Shiina LoSciuto, 12 News.
Pending lawsuit by a Tiverton fire captain accuses the Tiverton fire chief of retaliation.
Court documents argue that the captain was suspended after he allegedly told the fire chief union members were likely to take a no-confidence vote on him, something the captain's lawyer says he was well within his rights to do.
12 News reporter Shiina LoSciuto is live in Tiverton, where Shiina, firefighters are all supporting the captain.
The pending lawsuit was formally discussed last night by town officials, and town leaders are expected to make a decision on whether or not that captain will be terminated by Friday. Although today we learned that captain already has a new job.
A pending lawsuit in United States District Court names the town of Tiverton and its fire chief as defendants. The plaintiff is Captain David McGovern, who documents say got a notice from the town saying he's suspended with pay following a conversation with the fire chief about a potential no-confidence vote by the union, which McGovern is also the acting president of. The pending lawsuit says that notice was retaliation.
And we're told the lawsuit is just the tip of the iceberg. Firefighters here say there are issues with leadership, pay, and staffing.
We can't retain guys because they're leaving to go to other departments to provide for their families and have a better quality of life.
The union's attorney says Tiverton is one of the lowest paying fire departments in the state. The town manager here tells 12 News there is both a retention and recruitment issue, and it has to do with the money they're offering. Also noting that the town council voted to widely increase firefighter salaries, telling us they're now waiting for the union to make its decision on what happens next, adding, quote, I believe we are all in agreement that more work needs to be done with increasing the IAFF salaries over the next contract period to stabilize the loss of staffing to other communities. Both the town manager and the fire chief say they can't comment on the pending lawsuit. Lieutenant Nick Barboza says if things don't change, eventually there may not be a fire department. Right now, there are 11 vacancies.
Morale is at an all-time low. Everybody is angry. The town's not taking this situation seriously.
And as we mentioned, the union's lawyer tells us that McGovern has already accepted a new job with a different fire department. And also, when I spoke with Tiverton's fire chief today, he told me that a lot of these concerns predate his time in that position. Reporting live in Tiverton tonight, I'm Shiina LoSciuto, 12 News.